The Philips Bt64 Bluetooth speakers. Out of the box you get the speaker itself, a USB cable for PC charging, an aux cable, a carrying strap and a quick install guide. It has a simple geometric design, nothing too fancy or something that catches your eye, but its simplicity has its own appeal. The construction is mainly made up of plastic and is surrounded with rubber, which not only gives it grip, but will save it from any damage in case it falls. The front of the speaker has two drivers and two LED lights covered by a grille. The first LED changes its color to denote different modes: blue for Bluetooth, light blue for micro SD, green for aux in, and blinks blue-green for the FM radio. The second LED lights up yellow when the speaker is charging, and it goes off once it's fully charged. The buttons are placed on top. There is the power button, a play pause which also acts as a pick up decline call button, a volume up and a volume down button. These buttons respectively also work as the next and the previous track buttons. A single click changes the track, whereas you need to long press the button to change the volume. The charging point, the aux in, the micro SD card slot are on the back of the speaker. On the left side of the speaker, you can attach a carrying strap that's thrown in with it. Long press the power button to switch it on. A blue LED light will flash, which means it's ready to pair with your Bluetooth device. Pairing is quite simple. Turn on the Bluetooth of your device and it connects automatically. Single press the power button to toggle through the different modes, switching from aux in to Bluetooth to FM radio and to finally the micro SD card. With the built-in microphone, you get the added feature of making hand-free calls. I found these speakers to have a balanced tone. The highs were clear, the mid sound well defined and natural. I could hear clear separation between the vocals and the different instruments. Neither the highs nor the mids or the lows overpowered each other. And surprisingly for their size, they also have a pretty decent bass. These speakers are also pretty loud. Yet, they often start to distort when they reach the top volume. And if you're like me and you like your music really loud, having to reduce the volume leaves me craving for more. Only on comparing it with some of my more expensive speakers, I could notice a slight yet clear difference in the music quality. Yet it's not at all a fair comparison because even the smallest speaker I have is double its size and the price. Honestly speaking, I love these speakers and I use them all the time. They're small, portable, easy to use, and the music sounds great. The battery life of the speakers. I was able to play music, watch movies and play games on the speaker all day long. On a full charge, it was able to last for 8 full hours and 25 minutes, and it took me an hour 5 minutes to retain its full charge. On a day-to-day use, I had no complaints about its battery life. It was able to perform throughout the tasks. The range claimed by the company is 2 meters or 30 feet. But what does that mean to the common user? As long as you're walking around your room, the Bluetooth never loses signal. Walking around the house is possible, but it's a bit tricky. It often loses connection on changing floors, or if there are multiple walls or objects blocking the Bluetooth signal. Let's talk about some pros and cons of the speaker. It sounds pretty good, it's loud and has a pretty decent bass. It's small and easy to use. For its price you get a pretty good deal. You get free accessories like an aux cable and a charging wire, and some extra features that you might not find on other Bluetooth speakers, Like it has an inbuilt FM radio and the ability to play directly from a micro SD card. Some cons of the speaker that you might want to note. Even though it's pretty loud, but sometimes it starts to distort at the top volume. It has no indicator to show the level of volume or battery. What's worse is when you reach the top volume, it makes a beep which interrupts your audio. The same beep is repeated and keeps interrupting the music when you reach critical battery. Yet these are not such big issues and can be simply avoided by setting the volume before you play your audio and by keeping your Bluetooth properly charged. One thing that I didn't like about the speakers, and it was something that could have been easily avoided if the functions were reversed. The volume increases on long pressing a button while the track changes on single pressing it. What happens here is when you want to change the volume, you end up changing the track. And believe me, it starts to get on your nerves. But after a while, when you get used to this function, you stop making this mistake. Now the big question, whether you should buy these speakers or not. Well, if I was given an option right now that I could either take my money back or keep these speakers, I would actually choose these speakers over the money.